All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is the Brandon Coin YouTube channel, and my oh my, have the turntables been turning? My have the tables been turning? Anyway, um, for reference, it is June 15th, 2022, and if you're mining right now, profitability kind of stinks, for lack of a better words. Let me show you what my farm's doing. Let me explain some of my strategy for continuing mining, because I know there's a lot of people shutting down, turning their rigs off, and that's understandable. It completely is, but let's dive right into it. So let me switch the screen over here. Oh, nope, nope, no, not that one. Right here. This is the one I wanted. So I'm at 2.9 gigahash. My desktop actually went offline. It had a Windows update earlier, so I lost about 75 megahash, give or take. But I'm doing $46.82 a day, and right now I'm burning somewhere in the range of almost $900 a month. So that means I'm still profiting. I'm at about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. I'm still profiting about 500 bucks a month. Depending on some people's electric rates, they are actually getting close to unprofitable, if not already into unprofitable territory. But I'm getting close. But my strategy is not to sell for USD day after day, or day on day, or not even week after week. I'm currently stacking Ethereum, which may be a bad choice. It probably will be, maybe not. I don't know. That's only for the future to know. I may look back at this and just be like, "Man, Brandon, you just hit a home run," or I may look back and be like, "Man, you were so dumb. You should have sold it." But we're doing 0.038 Ethereum per day. We were doing 0.037 Ethereum per day yesterday. So the amount of Ethereum that we're mining is going up ever so slightly. We'll look at the network hash rate and the difficulty here in a second, but that comes out to 1.1 Ethereum per month. Now, we just know the difficulty bomb got pushed back to August, so we have a little bit more time, like another 2 months. So if I could hammer out another, 2 Ethereum, give or take, maybe 2.5. I'm currently at a little over 1.5. So if I get 2.5, that would put me 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4.5. I'd love to hit 5 legit mined Ethereum, and that would end up costing me, because I'm basically, if I eat my power, let's see here. We'll round up and say our power bill is 900 a month, and for 5 months that puts me at $4,500 for around 5 Ethereum, maybe, give or take. We'll use whole numbers here. So $4,500 would be my break-even point for power on that 5 Ethereum. Now, obviously, if Ethereum goes down, that stinks. So I would essentially be locked into holding those Ethereum until it does something and goes back up. I mean, there is potential it can never go back up. I don't want to think like that. I want to think that eventually, once it goes proof of stake, it's going to go off without a hitch, and that's going to be like a rebirth of all kinds of new stuff happening on Ethereum. I don't really see that happening, but I hope for the price point stake that does happen. In the past, I used to hold quite a bit more Ethereum, and then once it was up in like the 3,500 range, I started dumping off a majority of my Ethereum. So I don't want to miss the boat on not holding any, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, I ain't holding a single Ethereum, blah blah blah, and that's cool. I'm not telling you what to do. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. Because what if we go back and on the next bull run we hit all-time highs again? That 5 Ethereum, say it even goes to just 3,000, it doesn't even go to all-time high. That 5 Ethereum at 3,000, 15,000. So my $4,500 investment turns into 15,000. That's awesome. Let's just go off into dreamland here and pretend that Ethereum goes to 10,000. A Bitcoin at that point would have to be like 2 or 300,000. But anyway, Ethereum goes to 10,000. My 5 Ethereum are now 50 grand. Like, $4,500 investment of electricity for 50 grand seems like, heck yeah, why wouldn't you do that? But That's the thing, is you never know in crypto. You never know. Ethereum could go to nothing. Proof of stake could uh, launch and it go horribly. People lose a lot of trust and a lot of faith in the network, and the price of it tank. So that's possible. But I think I think I'm gonna roll the dice on this a little bit, and I'm gonna mine Ethereum for the rest of the time that I can, as long as it's one of the top performers, and hold it. Now, I have told people I'm not going to mine Ethereum if it transitioned into not a top performer for mining. And what I mean by that is, if we go over on to whattomine.com, it's got a 3090 plugged in, for example. Ethereum's at the top pretty much. So Conflux, Ergo, Ravencoin, they're all below Ethereum. But now if Ethereum tanks down here and it's like $1 a day and everything else is outperforming it by, I'd say, more than 20 or 30%, I'm just going to switch over to those coins. And then if I really wanted Ethereum, I guess I could sell some of those coins and buy the Ethereum. So I'm going to try to be smart about it. Since Ethereum's still a top dog, we're still going to keep on mining her. Just for reference, by the way, because it is June 15th, 2022, Bitcoin is 22,461, Ethereum is 1,221, Monero is 116, Ethereum Classic. Man, I want to look back on this video, years from now, and just be like, man, why didn't I get that Ethereum Classic at $15.61? Because it's $150 or something crazy. So I got high hopes for Ethereum Classic, but a lot of my friends and stuff, we call it the cockroach. You can't kill it, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily good. You know what I'm saying? So Litecoin's at $50.20, and that pretty much rounds out the top performers there. Or not top performers, but the top coins. I did want to look at Ethereum, the profitability chart, see where we're at before we get off here. We'll look at... so we're at 1.7 cents for every 1 mega hash. So 100 mega hash would make $1.70 a day. The gigahash is $17 a day. And we are not at all-time lows for profitability. We're really close. It looks like back in April of 2020, we were lower. We were at 1.1. We hit 1. We actually dipped under 1 cents per mega hash there for a little while. Looks like in January, February, March of 2020, we were just under 1 cent per mega hash. So, yeah, no time in the last year have we been this low. We have to go all the way back to March of 2020. So it's interesting times. This is when a lot of people got shook out right here in this 1 to 2 cents per mega hash range. It shook a lot of farms out. They couldn't make it. Commercial farms couldn't make it because their electricity cost was too high. And then a lot of hobby miners that grew too big couldn't float the energy cost. And then they started with this back and forth. And I used to get comments about it all the time. Yo, why don't you just buy it? Why do you mine it? Why don't you just buy it? It's cheaper to buy it, blah, 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 blah. But I am not disciplined enough to buy, for example, right now, $45 worth of Ethereum every single day. Like, I guess I could set up like a buy for that every day, but it's just, or $46 worth of Ethereum every day. I wouldn't end up doing it. But if like mining and then I just keep it running, it's just one of those things. It keeps my investment like dollar cost averaged over every single day, instead of, because people are like, oh, just buy like once a week. But what if a majority of the week was at a better rate than when you bought it? So like mining it does break it up over time. It does. So is it a better way? I'm not going to say it's better. I just enjoy it more. So there's no way that's necessarily wrong. I guess if you don't have any, you're wrong. Or maybe you're right. I don't know. We could look back on this, and this all could be like the biggest like bubble ever, and all crypto goes to zero. And I like to joke around about that, but it could happen. There's nothing saying that any of this has to work. So I do apologize if a lot of you guys just got into mining. This is a rough time to start buying cards and just get into it, because it looks really bad. But just remember, back in the day, a couple, 2, 3, 4 years ago, the times where I thought I wasn't making much money, if I would have held that until the next bull run, which I did hold quite a bit of it. I didn't hold all of it, man. That would have been nice. But I'm trying to learn from those lessons. And the times I didn't think I was making much money, I was actually making bank. Um, I think I was just talking about it yesterday. Say if Ethereum went crazy and went to 10,000, the amount that I'm mining right now is like $370 a day. But the problem is you have to hold it and make it to the $10,000 Ethereum or $5,000 Ethereum, or it's got to do something. You know, you got to hold it. Got to have them kahunas. So, with that being said, my farm is still up and running because I know a couple people have reached out to me. Hey, are you still running your stuff? Are you still mining? Yep, we're up. We're full steam ahead. Um, Luckily, financially, I can eat that. I know everybody can't eat what their farm's burning, but that's where I always told people to, try not to invest money that you can't afford to lose. And try, I just bumped the heck out of the mic. I apologize. And try to keep your power cost in mind. I know a lot of people that have, two $2,500 electric bills, and it's just eating them up right now, and they're pretty much just terrified. They're starting to scale back, they're pulling back, and I understand that. You got to do what you got to do. I'm slightly higher than I wanted to be. I wanted to keep my electric costs around $500 to $600 a month, but you know, when you start buying cards, it's addicting. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Thanks for watching. Let me know down below. Are you guys still mining, and at what electricity rate are you still mining at? Because I do agree with you guys. If my electricity rate was like California or Hawaii, 20 plus cents per kilowatt hour, I probably would be down to a bare bones, maybe somewhere around 500 mega hash to a gigahash. I wouldn't be at my current 3 gigahash range. It'd be too much. So yeah, let me know down below. Jellyfishes, OGs, all you guys, have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.